Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Morcillon. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. It is very cold here in Normandy. I'm looking forward to vacation in the sun, in like somewhere in the warm water, in the hot beaches and sandy beach. So it is really a lot. We have a lot to look forward to. For it is still in the appreciation of the now that that each moment we have this possibility to continue to connect and to feel more and more. So the observer of I'm going to read the Tarot of Osho. I'm going to do a reading. For the observer is beyond, is the inner voice. It's about following the inner voice. For when we go through life and we listen to the guidance, it's like driving a car and seeing the road signs. If we're not connected to the roads, to the guidance, it is like we're driving a car, but we're not aware that it's going to be a turn. We're not aware that the road is going to be works on the road. We're not aware that all kinds of things, and so it's about the guidance will always tell us will warn us of what is coming, so we're more prepared in relationship to be in a receptive mode as well. And when it's clear, when we have the priority, we can accelerate. So it's good to be well connected to the intuition. The intuition and the imagination are very interconnected. They're very. We need our imagination to imagine, because when we imagine something that's outside of the box, we're informing the universe of a deep desire for expansion of our spiritual consciousness, and then the universe find a way to match it in our reality in relationship to some aspect of the truth. And so the situation is creativity. To be universal, to utilize the force of nature, to see the beauty of the whole, to be creative, to be in the now. It's both being creative and receptive. What around the situation is the miser. The miser is somebody who's trying to protect his treasure, but he's going within the walls. He's hiding all his treasure inside the wall. But life is about sharing. What we need to learn in relationship to that is that we need to give from our soul, from our unlimited self, rather than give from the ego. Because when we give from our limited self, everything we give depletes us. When we give from our soul and spirit, what we give is like we're emptying out a cup that gets filled. So it's a training. It is not easy, but we have to draw energy from the creator rather than from others, to get our resources from the creator rather than from others, to know that when resources come from others, they come from the creator, from the infinite source. So it is a training. What we see before us is a dichotomy. Here it's called schizophrenia, but somebody who's pulled in two different directions. So it's about pausing and calling on the guidance. For in time things unfold, and we are informed of what is the best way. So do not rush in the decisions, because then once we overcome that dichotomy, is a part of us that wants to go one way, and another part of us that wants to go another way. There is a certain intensity that is here. So it's about tuning into the intensity of love and light, and to allow to allow love and light to guide our steps. And for that we need to let go. We might, if we do too much, we're going to be exhausted. We have to stop running around, and it's not through action, it's through peace and composure and serenity that we're going to be, and stop trying to fulfill everybody else's program of society and all that. And then we're going to see the mirror of life once we achieve that inner point of connection, and we trust, we allow our souls to be dominant within ourselves, and our spirit to the mirror of maturity. It's like we have matured and grown and developed this connection and this certainty. Although there is certain time that doubts can still come in, I recognize that within myself. It's like I do not doubt the greatness of the Creator and the divine eternal unfoldment of His plan. I do not doubt my eternal destiny, but sometimes I can doubt my ability to align with it, so that I can transform the physical reality of my life. But Spirit is always guiding me towards this point of freedom, where I know it will come all of a sudden. So the maturity is what will come as as we let go of this we deny outer responsibility, and we find our sovereign, our own responsibility, our authentic self. Of course, we don't want to hurt no one, but we want to be true to ourselves. But being true to ourselves, if we're true to ourselves, as Shakespeare used to say, we cannot be untrue to anybody else. The authenticity within ourselves will take in consideration the respect of others, but not to let others dominate our reality. What we have in our subconscious is the master. The mastery has already been anchored. It is our destiny to become master of time, master of love, master of light, to ascend into the fifth, sixth, and seventh dimension. And right now, the situation is patience. We're learning patience, and patience is the reward of patience is patience. So it's about. Because we were always in a rush to get things done, huh? So it's like, but it's like the universe will do it when it is the time. When God decides something, things happen, and so divine timing. To trust this divine timing. What the challenge in the near future is guilt. To let go of guilt, to let go of guilt, shame, blame. All of that is completely unnecessary. It's like we're all learning lessons. We're all divine children of God. Whatever role we play here is just a role. Whether like a spiritual educator, or I'm a painter, or whether you're a son, a daughter, a parent, a lover, a husband, a wife, a plumber, a head of state, whatever it is only a role. So be serene about it. Just accept your programmation to be the best self, but letting go of it is all a fictional identity. We're just divine children of God that came to play a role within this stage of creation, and to let go of stress, for it is like the stress is like to breathe it out, to let go of all those things that can, all the mind. It is all about the mind, letting go of the mind, and then we'll find the playfulness. The playfulness is going to be returning. It's important to be playful, to enjoy the process, to be light. And for children, they do not have all those overwhelming burdens of responsibility. They can play and imagine. So continue to cultivate your imagination. For the strength within the situation is control. It's about letting go of control. Control is an illusion of the ego. Everything's out of control. Let the universe handle itself. Let God handle the process of life. So it's like control is like a fear. If I don't, well, certain things we need to control within our inner self, our temptations, our impulses. Like do not react. To feel but not to react unconsciously. So it's like there's certain things we need to control within, but the outer world is fully put things in the hands of God, and to let go of that control, because what comes to us from the outside world is fighting. It's like we have to let go of the fight, to drop the shield, to let go of the inner fight. And so it is important to we do not want to face the darkness straight on, which if we can, it's like a wounded animal. If you're not gonna want to face a wounded animal, if you can avoid it, if you face to face with that kind of negative energy, then peace, try to create peace with it, try to heal it, try to send love, and but remain at peace. Do not react and pulse with impulse. Negative impulse. Do not react. Do not fight negativity with negativity. Fight it with love, light, peace. So it's like finding our peace in the whole process of life is very essential right now. What's in our inner emotion, hopes, and fear is the tree that's been shaken up. It's very much everything that is no longer needed or wanted or harmful we need to purge it, we need to cleanse it. There's only that which is no longer necessary, only that which is harmful, that we need to let go from our life. Everything else will be preserved. It is like the example I always use in my readings. It's like these cards is a symbolic of like you have a house, but your furniture, you don't like the furniture, and so you ordered some new furniture, but you need to get rid of all the furniture, and the new furniture is going to come into your life, but then for a while there is no furniture, so it's not very comfortable to let go of old habits, old situations. So take the time to heal yourself, to be alone if necessary, and it's like the card of the hangman. Is a new vision will come out, but the old is disempowered right now, and then we're gonna find the feeling, through the feeling state, the card of the rebel, the rebel against the illusions. It is the card of the emperor, the very ambitious and beautiful project. Is getting free from the chain, is holding the light of truth, and the outcome for this this coming time, it's going to still be shaken for the rest of the year, for a few months, but the outcome is the ripeness. The fruits are the fruits of spirits are gonna arrive unexpectedly. Like it's gonna come down. It's beyond our ability to control that which comes from the universe and source. So we have to learn into trust and to align with that which we've been asking for. For what we've been asking for is what the universe will provide. So focus on the positive, for being like the sun, to be as shining as the sun. The sun is a divine being. There are countless stars in the heavens, in the cosmos. Only God knows all the stars. He numbers them and he calls them by name, but to everybody else, it's too many to even fathom. But yet our own sun is a beautiful being of light that glorifies the Creator in the physical realm and provide for countless beings to live a physical existence, or even fourth dimensional existence. And there is many planets inhabited in our solar system. We don't know that lives above above the physical dimension. So it's many of them, not countless of course, but the solar systems are still relatively limited. But every being like the Earth is a multi-dimensional being, and there are really a lot of different civilizations, societies that lives in higher frequencies. So the sun is a sub-logos. We are sub-logos as well, maybe inferior to the sun in frequency, but we do want to match that frequency of our solar light. And for it's always the message, not the messenger. So it's like even in channeling it's always you have to read the frequency of the channel, because there is some fakers and some people, not the channelers themselves, but they are deceived by darker entity that are conditioned by negative artificial intelligence. So always read when there is a message from your guides will always bring you back to what is real. But when it comes from the Galactic Federation or whatever, ascended masters, angels, archangels, if the frequency is love and light and makes you feel good, then it's authentic. It's like it opens your consciousness. But then if there is like fear and duality and polarization and urgency and danger and all those things, it is not really. It can be. It can be coming from a lower frequency. So letting go of gloom and doom, but just have compassion for all those beings that are participating in this gloom and doom situation. Everything can be achieved from without having to go anywhere, like Lao Tzu saying in the Tao Te Ching. You can explore the whole universe just without moving out of your door. So what we seek is to achieve internal happiness, serenity, without, and the rest will follow. For we're helping to create a better world just by our imagination, our daydreams, our beliefs. It is very important because it's like to not neglect that imagination, and because it assists us in transcending the limitation of the world, to see life through pink glasses, to raise into the frequency of the pink light. For we live in a society that's morally bankrupt. I'm not talking about humanity and humans in general, but the way by which the society functions is completely bankrupt, and this dark pyramid of control is crumbling down. And when the people are going to see it, and they're going to feel very, very upset that they've been lied to and deceived on such a high level of cruelty by there's just a few families that are running the shows. But those people are really in deep fear right now, because they see they're not controlling the program, and so they're throwing the last cards they have in the pot. And so, but they've been disconnected from the extraterrestrial connection. The planet is in lockdown from a cosmic perspective. Nobody's going to escape. Some of them are escorted out. So it is important to stay connected to the rising sun rather than the sinking boat. And the society will be able to navigate through the process if we're connected to our guidance. The guidance will assist us in navigating without being hurt by the process of the decomposition of the society. I want to speak briefly about social media. When you look at social media, it's like it's like happy faces, and it's like happy faces, selfies, and it's like, but everybody is going through some ups and downs in truth. It's like it's just a mask they're putting on. So it's not really the truth of what is going on. So it's like. And there is a new social media that's going to be opening. I signed up already. It's called the Truth Social. It's Donald Trump that's opening this Truth Social. I think it's gonna shake up this world, the world of social media. It's going to be interesting. Um, and so because we always knew that there was more to it than what we taught us in school. Huh? There's always there is always more. Did I pull some cards? I'm going to pull some cards, some oracle cards, just to complement the oracles. For the observer is the treasure island. The treasures are coming. The highest wisdom is peace. It's to make peace, to be at peace, to see love. That everything is love, everything is one. There is no darkness, there is no evil, there is no there is no shadows. Everything is just a temporal illusion that God uses as a process of education for the souls. What we need to understand is approaching the precipice. There are decisions that will going to need to be made. What we need to do is the observer, to stay calm, to stay neutral, to be the neutral observer, the compassionate observer, not to go within the side of opposition and having to fight. And the outcome will be chopping woods. It's to prepare ourselves for all that is to come, to continue to follow the guidance. And so yeah, when so it's like, be careful with all the message that says there is an urgency that you listen to my message, your life depends upon it. All of those, the catastrophists and all the those who are announcing, because of course the boat is sinking, but it may not affect you if you don't give your power to it. If you move into this higher connection to your soul and spirit. So it is like drawing energy from the creator always, rather than from the world around us, just as resources, and to connect. It's a training. And when you receive energies from the source and the creator, when you do that, it's like sometimes you can broadcast, like I'm going to be doing now. This it's like gift from the energetic gift from the creator. It doesn't have to be conditioned by the mind or put into words or into wisdom, into enlightenment, into education or whatever. Just energy gift. And trust that the creator, that your creator, it's like when you give an energy gift to somebody or to the whole of the collective of the planet, everybody will receive and impact his own gift, and it will be the right energy and the right information and the right everything will be, you don't have to open it to verify that's the energy that the creator wants to give to somebody is the right energy. So it's about trusting more and moving into the flow. We need to align with our own flow. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for subscribing, for liking, for your comments, for sharing. And thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I've been working on those 7 little paintings. This is the first one. I just added some yellow in there, which I already presented. I need to balance out those 2 energies and those 2 energies. So that's what's going to be happening. Those paintings are very slow. The cosmology paintings, this been a little progress. I started doing some yellow, and I worked on the 7 suns of the 7 shiny orb of the eternal sun on Paradise. There are 21 satellites, and those shiny orbs will never be open to personality. They're shining on Paradise and the central universe, but they're only inhabited by super personal beings, and personality are not invited there. And also added some orange and yellow points in the outer galaxies. Here is the same. I worked on the 7 suns here, and then I started adding some points. Those are going really slow. This I made this beautiful yellow, and I don't like to waste paint right now. I can store it. So when I make a color, I try to see, is this color needed for the evolution of the other paintings? So they always evolve with the same palette of colors. And so the yellow just came into that one. It's about the 7 families of spirit beings. It's going to be slowly but surely constructed. This is about the 7 super universe of Orvonton. It's going to need some purple and then some green. But I put a little yellow dots on all the red dots, for they are the center of the super universe, and then there are 10 major sectors with the celestial sphere. Ours is the U major, the 5th, and each major sector is connected to 100 minor sector. So there are 1,000 minor sector in the super universe, and each minor sector is connected to 100 local universe, so 1 billion inhabited planets. So it's quite big. Well, it's going to be refined on the visual. And this is a poem of Charles Baudelaire also that just started. And then there's this other painting of cosmology, and not much happened to it except for the yellow that's been integrated here. So it's like those who were, well, they take some time. They're very methodical, and so. But I do love creating art. It's quite it's a wonderful gift. So I'm going to sing a song to finish. It's a song that talks about the importance of dreams, because it's a song of Lenny Lennox, Eurythmics. It's called Sweet Dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Keep your head up, holding on. Hold your head up, holding on. Keep your head up, holding on. Hold your head up, holding on. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world in the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Red song, spirits telling me you're gonna see. There's so much coming. It's gonna be quite surprising what is to come. But the more we tune in to this frequency of spirit, we and we come from the eternal source when we are giving. For we're here in service, essentially. We are service of the planet, service of humanity, service of the Creator. But we do not want to deprive ourselves of the love, of the well-being, of taking care of ourselves. It is very important. And the card of the day is the celebration, the 3 of Raphael. You have so many reasons to party. A community of friends. Good news in relationship to a relationship or to children. So it's very much a kind of intimacy, a kind of celebration. 3 mermaids, but it would be like the 3 graces. And so it's about preparing ourselves, just being in the festive mode, and to know this point of freedom that is before us will bring so much satisfaction for the even if we don't fulfill all that we can to fulfill in this lifetime. Like the Hindu says, is every day is a sketch for the next day. Every lifetime is a sketch for the next lifetime. So it's until we have fulfilled everything, then we no longer see the need to come back and incarnate. But there is so much to enjoy and to experience in this physical reality. That's why we keep coming back. And but then we live in this time of transition that will take us from the extreme unwanted to the extreme wanted. So be prepared and continue to cultivate your love, your light, your acceptation, and your connection to your heart, your source, your Creator. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.